Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have my December Book of the Month unboxing, so let's check it out and see what's inside. This month I ordered 5 books. 3 of them are actually gifts, 2 of them are for me, and stay tuned. At the end I will review my November books. Last but not least, I'm going to tell you my 3 favorite books from 2024. My Book of the Month choice for December is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. This is a romance novel. I normally don't order romance, but I got this because it is December and I wanted a book with a Christmas vibe. The quick take is deck the shelves with this delicious holiday whodunit, complete with enemies to lovers and some proper British flair. The next book is another one of the December choices by Feeny. I've enjoyed her books in the past, and this one is called Beautiful Ugly. This is a thriller, and the quick take is prepare to spin sideways in this twisty island thriller about a missing wife and a man who can't trust his own mind. The other book choices for the month of December are a literary fiction called Homeseeking by Carissa Chin, a contemporary fiction, Definitely Better Now by Ava Robinson, and a young adult book, The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig. The next 3 books are actually all gifts. These are not for me. I think they're all romance, so let's see what we have. First of all, Abby Jimenez. I know everyone loves her books. This one is called Yours Truly. This was voted the 2023 Book of the Year. The quick take is 2 doctors unlucky in love realize romance may still be in the cards, literally, when they start writing to each other. The next book is another Abby Jimenez book, Just for the Summer. And the quick take for this one is Abby Jimenez returns with a rom-com possessing all the fun of a summer fling and the emotional richness of true love. And the last book is by Emily Henry. This one is called Beach Read. The quick take for this one is nothing like a friendly writing competition to set the scene for some quirky, cute inter-author love. And I've actually read this one. It's pretty good. So these are going to be Christmas gifts. So I'm excited about that. And at the bottom of the box this month, they have some stickers. Check those out. And finally, we have this month's bookmark. This book is The Sheet. Real quick, I wanted to go over my November books. My November book of the month choice was Dirty Diana. This book is about a woman. She is in that stage of marriage where the passion is gone. They are just going through the motions. How this was written was so relatable. They also flashed back to Diana's life before she even met her husband. So you got a little backstory. It is spicy, so if that's not your thing, you may not love this one. And another thing about this book, this is book 1 in a series. So I did not know that when I ordered it. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, and I'm kind of torn. I did enjoy this book, but I don't know if I'm going to want to read 2 more. So stay tuned. If they're offered it with Book of the Month, I may grab them. But book 1, I actually enjoyed it. Let me know if you ordered this one, how you enjoyed Dirty Diana. The next book I read in November was actually a September Book of the Month choice that was in my to-be-read pile. This is called The Blue Sisters, and one of the sisters dies, and then the remaining 3 sisters, their lives start to fall apart after the death of their sister. In this book, they reconvene in New York City and try to put each other back together. And this book was just okay for me. I really enjoyed the character Bonnie. She was my favorite. But this book got so much love online. I think maybe I overhyped it. I was a little disappointed, but I did finish it, and I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. Not my favorite, but I'm glad I read it. And the last book I read this month, this was Elin Hilderbrand's final book. This is called Swan Song. This is a classic Elin Hilderbrand book. A house is on fire, someone goes missing. You have fabulous characters and delicious descriptions of the food and breathtaking descriptions of Nantucket. So everything you could ever want in a Elin Hilderbrand book is in this book. Some familiar characters as well. I loved it. So since it's December, I wanted to share with you my favorite books I read in 2024. Number 3, one of my favorite authors, Amor Towles. My favorite book by him is still A Gentleman in Moscow. One of my favorite books ever. Highly recommended if you have not read that one. This is a book of short stories. I loved it. There's some familiar characters in here from Rules of Civility. So this one is coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Ashley Elston's thriller First Lie Wins. I could not put this one down. It kept me on my toes. There were so many great twists and turns. I don't even know what to say. If you love a thriller, get this book. One of the best books I read this year. And for my number 1 favorite book of the year, this was a February 2024 choice, and this is Kristen Hanna's The Women. This book follows Frankie McGrath as she is a woman in Vietnam. She's able to pull out so many emotions in this book. I just love her writing, but this is one of my favorites. I actually read The Nightingale this year also, but The Women is my favorite. I highly recommend it. And that was everything from Book of the Month in 2024. If you are interested in trying Book of the Month, I will have a coupon code in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And that's it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.